Mobee Techno MSC Series Home S Installation Guide. Please read Chapter 1 Safe and Chapter 3 Installation Instructions and the user manual carefully. Safety Disclaimer. Place the bracket on the wall. Mark the location of the holes and then remove it. Drill holes within drill, making sure they are deep enough, at least 60 millimeters. Install the expansion screws in the holes and tighten them, then install the wall bracket with the expansion screws. Use the crossbar to ensure the inverter can be fixed in the right position of bracket. Tighten the screws on the crossbar and inverter. Place the inverter on the wall-mounted bracket by holding the handle on the side. Tighten the fixing screws on the inverter. Install the master divided by slave inverter in the same way. Remove the bottom protective box of the inverter. Crimp the pin terminal for ACP cables. Connect the crimped AC cable to the grid. Connect the AC cables to the PG connector through the corresponding grid hole. Connect the CT to the 3 phases of ABC CT faces to the grid. Connect the other end of the AC cable to the inverter. Insert the communication cable into the CT port of the inverter. Connect the DC cable and the BMS communication cable separately to the inverter through the corresponding holes. Screw the bottom protective box to the inverter. Connect PV cables to the inverter. Connect the DC cable connected to the inverter to the PC's port of the master battery pack. Connect the Wi-Fi module to the COM2 port of the inverter. Connect the one end of the Wi-Fi communication cable to the COM1 port of the inverter. The other end to the Wi-Fi port of master battery pack. Connect the PTC port of the master battery pack to the PTC input port of the slave battery pack with the corresponding cable. Connect the series port of the master battery pack to the series input port of the slave battery pack with the corresponding cable. Cover the PTC output and series output of the last slave battery pack with special end caps. Put the inverter protection cover back. Turn on the AC breaker. Check whether the grid LED blue light is always on after 2 minutes. Close the breaker of the master battery pack. Press and hold the start button until you hear the sound of the relay starting. Check whether the bat and sol LED blue lights are always on.